MPP presidential primaries for your share by the August ending. Now MPP as a political party or metima flag bearer. Yeah, Frank Tufo, I'm a MPP Nako, Babidi, I'm a new Kunanim. Now, say, I'm no more say they said delegates for Nankasa, a decision be as they or may decided that our them that you said, for say, be 2 years back and forth for the man woman. Delegates Nankasa day or more decision. Or ma take you already na Samuel Oku in the name so Bawumia must win team no gidi I should say Dr. Muhammad Bawumia then the baby says no and a day in same way ya baby to your concerning delegates a year people when they sika air flat or muscle any idea the answer briefing you could see with your number.
Please say Dr. Muhammad Bawumia wa probo or Asante Mantem ha and wa basel bo boni chidom na ensem no ya na ebusa na ko wi say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, why him?
Medase. Ama ni di kan ma mencha wetie for no mo hwen wo wafidie so. Na ma ba ne say ya ma mfa ncha kese ma kurura asasirura otikoko so me amena na nyenchen otumfo se tutu abebio. Na me sanso so ncha ye NPP impenifo a e original. Mfa ncha kese ma ban mu impenifo. Na me fanchia mo so no mo kofa bai ene omo maye the possible it me kasa wo mo fra me mu bi. Yes, radio and TV and yamamiasa to educate, to inform and to entertain. Na mono ya na mpempi no stations be break me mu 1 out of 3. Wakona ni mo 2 out of 3. Baso benya 3 out of 3 there na chese mo ye bibia ye right. O ma me na osu san ye nyene. Ya wodari mwa kusise mikunya me contempt case aja no me real size mo mo no so yan fanche mo bi eba Supreme Court ne mane meti ye san ya che na ma ba sant me mo hase ya me ba bia no awe ha me ba na bibi potin so de me ba me di national youth organizer for me di deputy communication director of the party me di mo national youth leader me di mo national organizer me support obi and I make a contest and me nyama miensa me hwe form me tie form and me busa form me hwe form etie form e busa form. It looks like Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now the contest in 2024 and it's not a luxury for the MPP. NPP must be no. NPP must be psychologically prepared and strategically positioned to win election 2024. And penifo na omafa forms meet me a catch us some penifo way omunim de ye di omu di hene a eye na ne obama adwuma na yemre intina memedi nachi. But I can confidently tell you, man after man, candidate after candidate, NPP squad na ikrano, omoma peke forms, are submitted, accommodating. These are all very capable men. But I'm looking for a strategic candidate. NDC is winning in some key areas. And the honor secured. What they then do is say, "Oh, mo buy in yedimu." No ma be pray apeka kraso so. No they win election. Let me talk about Dr. Bawumia and the reason why I'm supporting Dr. Bawumia. Politics at times and seasons. Remember, I just said maybe a open star communicators. Maybe more honor. If they do, maybe now me one of the star communicators. And on the Bayadrin say, "Be more so baby Sam." That's your time. It's a season. So the shots are near Manodia. Then I confidently believe say a idea your bois papaya because it's say a near me pinayana intensi and 10 PSA you will have a candidate who will be connected by both the elite of the party and at the grassroots of the party. If there is somebody being imposed on the party by the grassroots, is Dr. Bawumia. Dr. Bawumia is being imposed on the party by the grassroots of the party, not the top of the party. coming na rounds na me party for any mood na mo mo na ya anya me general elections in pre Madaroma me national youth organizer NPP for Adaroma mo ma 74% of the vote me national organizer mo ma almost 89% of the vote intimate from busafo na me ho mo na ya ade be fa me ho emfaso me ho.
Okay.
And you've had a vice president, Obetina Kunyaso, one mayor vice president, or armchair vice president. In fact, he's been one of the most visible vice presidents we've ever had. Visible. Well, sounds like one of the most beautiful vice presidents you've ever had. Now, Jenny Biano has his own complications in time Kessia. Every generation is credited with a certain responsibility. Now, which me see according to him. Betime share on time Kessia.
Yeah.
Me need that say and you know NPP can write a success story without Dr. Bawumia, and especially from 2008 to 2023. This is a man no babijina obi tayechi abonanado dankwe kufu adu chidom ojitum zini enim no. Nti mesanso agya tum so say oye Paul awamantem. Ba media tum so oye Oba so wabese edikanfo ni bi. Yet NPP in 1992 me na men kan. Ye nananom sign the form, the foundation form. Man me na men kan bi. The shows us at time cry na bia na fina we nipa graduate fee pampers work class 4 class 5 ni bi. Edikanfo be ye bi pa. Bi mo de omo kan kra atwa so, omo de mo japade esi so. But party we in a living organism. Enyini. And into a party intimi no party ni gu. Ne bezema bubo parties ni bi. Baby mo wa independence na sa party no bi ne gina o na so. But now no, Eden say obetima ka say party can even win one constituency. Because party be film may be them. But then it na mo bem no at every point in time say doors so saying mo film. And yes, I know one match the party won't survive. Until family obiti seme, 1992, man signed foundation form. Men demo polling station. Now you're none me of anom ne bread ne the nanti more culture of silence and breaking it. Near the ADG to me my in 2000. 2000 na ne yeguswa ye party small boys and abola boys totofewa. But o man me be ya adwen say post 2008, I move so near by limelight, starting with the Alliance for Accountable Governance. A move demonstration, Obe Kaivin, Mecha Bank, Cry, Say, Be, I know your baby and be near Boa Papon, near dead Dr. You were free and all that, be no Kumasi. And the subsequent demonstrations pushing the agitations for power. And then about a move 2016. Untimi kan kyerɛ me sɛ ne Samuel kuna men kan 92. So my very contribution Miss me here in Fanka. We are sorry then you are telling me colleagues young people like me kan 92 no
say yet party na muni onti
kan. Yes I sebe na ubumenimtia and you are watering down my contribution towards government and the MPP winning power. But the fact Dr. Bawumia dey so. Obi be joining from 92 to 2000 to 2000 and yes to 2000 92 to 2000 8 years.
That's right.
2000 to 2008
another 8 years.
Now he's 16. Wow. We are also joining 2008
to this time
also can
16 to what the 32 or also the 16.
That's the whole point.
It doesn't make him
at all
a stranger
at all. It may be in the history of the Democratic Party. There was a young black man from Illinois, Chicago. A party no did 2 years. Number one, Mobidi senator. Who did senator for 4 years. Uncle contested flag bearership. That young man was able to capture the imagination, the hearts, and the minds of the people of America, white America. A black man convinced them got into their heart, and he was elected the first black president.
Barack Obama. 6 years in Democrats.
There were so many odds against him. Whoever thought that there would be a name called Hussein Obama to win the presidential race?
Saddam Hussein.
That's the whole point. But the Americans chose hope over fear. The Democrats chose hope over fear. They needed somebody who beat me to me, and they are wow. The birth certificate could be in America. Obekaya, Mukoya Tracy Kenya, the honor Fina Chese Choka. But he ended up being elected the president
for 8 years.
But there's something interesting. First, not blacks, not Toma Democrats. No, 35%. And when Barack Obama air contested, the entire black population in America in 2008, no more 17%. The entire population of the blacks. Out of this 17%, not a 35% according to records. 35% out of the 17%, no more go fiase. 7 jail terms for various offenses.
Different offenses.
Gun violence, rape, saying. There's a minority vote. Minority ni musuno emu oha inchemu eduasenum eguafiase. It meaning that his very base, or the nehona etoswa emfa. So he needed to appeal to Myanmar Cross. I just opposed that with the very story of Dr. Bawumia. This is somebody or nobody or jitum so a Paul our mountain. So by so the son in a dear with me. And maybe doing the life of the new patriotic party. Me Obi Obeka Supreme Court Assembly and me feel it directly.
So they will do kujina
na time na mi jina ho no between nsawem and my bedroom. Ko jina ho no na nanom judge forecast kubu jina aba no. Jina ho a 1 hour no mo mae no. Na me frɛ lawyer ko tompa. Ane gabi mo sa tom na no mo kan lawyers no. Na me say ba se na nanom judge for ba. Na me nya mitie ni di mu a. Do ko tumu a. How many months? And I feel like I could jump on before Bekase, a 1 day, 2 day, yes, a court rise. My name is coming time Kasiachon. When I move, boys are bread, when I boys are bread.
That moment,
some moments meant me your answer to prepare my mind.
And on mobile.
And on by. Now, we just for pray or prune minimum. Yes. Now, Jamiaman and I to go back. I want to start here. Can me not me pay the final word,
And yet it's only introducing in the middle.
And that time, just before that, no my judge for a castle mukubu a jinaba. I'm free fear. I say, no, near my meal.
And I said, me banner
be a maybe fear.
And now,
me a muscle so one packet, 1 or 2 near maybe.
Fancy.
So for someone like me, idea me feeling directly. Dr. Bawumia, you do maybe an idea kwa pay on be jinam be a mine. But pay after 2012 elections. Ubiana me bayadrin say clearly, I still believe and feel within my bones to say it was an election the MPP won. But it was an election the MPP failed to protect its vote.
So it led you to protect your votes in 2016.
It led us to protect it because NDC Fono were very smart. First, no more snatch ballot boxes. But 2012, the end there, almost the gumption and Adrian Kessier in the BTN or paper. But we court not to express your emotions, we court to produce evidence. Evidence ya de koye na me gidi say evidence yet tifi mu kakra be kapa me atimi dey across a winning and ayakọ run off and ayakọ to baby for the new. But na no ko bu wie no we see na 5-4 decision. But that can no mine enough form ya do ko gina mu as a politician, as a star witness. It can end your political career or it can shoot it. Now Sepapay was bombarded by Chachu Chekata, the renowned legal luminary. Tony Lita, Kwasi Aida, Basit Bamba. Who can lawyer for Chuturua who won't be in your film? Strangely, for 8 months, Bawumia was subjected to grilling. You're testing integrity, you're testing temperament, you're testing nuclear and a composure. His testimony inside the witness box and it leaded to Ghana for Bebre to understand the elections, it's not just about Momoko Salaya to Aba, but it's also about those who count. I let my vote count. And it's anime. Why? Because of my ubit me to na dodo na ya to we run 10. But zero back it changes everything.
100
that happened that day. Nti be a 10 no unya mu 4. And e be an winning 6. Be the zero back just unya mu 4. And we winning 96.
96.
It is all the car 96 na the kososo. Tia the sao the might say the 0 so hon kakran masani ekum. We ya no so papa no on 2 occasions nyuma onya wa manoni na no. Oxford start here juma penny asan frɛ no say onya ise juma no ne emeye juma campaign. African Development Bank in Zimbabwe share juma asan atwe no. Na say young man honestly no did say his biggest contribution towards the MPP's win. So be Jane Juma. And also then the crab tour. There was an accident I see here off the Savannah Road.
Yeah. He nearly died.
With the plane, the car somersaulting 4 times. Penny. Na young Ken Wechia was a grown. He could have died. Say no catch me say all these sacrifices. Also Koya Shri. Your baba so no unemi bayadwin say he's been a vice president and what championing many innovations, what championing so many things. Eboa for all of us, see it me koye nim nane de nkanwa a hard dream. Me, I am saying that the MPP should vote for Dr. Bawumia not because he's an ordinary, but we should vote for him based on the content of what he's brought to the table. But he may have other additional qualities. Obeso NPP as running mate and vice president. Near what 31 seats in the former northern region or the Savannah and then of East Kanwa. Near 4 out of the total 31.
Meaning said the MPP NDC were 27.
Exactly. In 2020 elections, he shot our 4 seats to 16. NDC reduced from 27 to 15. In northern region as it stands now, proper northern region, not with northeast and Savannah. You know, 9-9.
Yeah.
Mahama backyard, Savannah, 4-3, 3, Omukra 4. Bawumia backyard, the end of east, 6 seats, you craft 4, NDC 2. So you can see that we've made significant progress. And again, also, so sharp. NDC 3 major constituencies are winning, the Zongos, the Volta region, and the north. With Dr. Bawumia as a candidate, the Zongos, he's going to split it down with the NDC. Because he cannot be more Zongo than him, or they will not compare President Mahama. Again, also, so what they call the northern side, I've given you the statistics to show. So now, the NDC is bleeding more than the MP because we have made progress, serious inroads. Then after the Volta region. But if you're able to even take 2 or split 2 of the NDC strongholds, now come 1. Now, if a whole stronghold you're able to protect, I think it will make the break the 8, easier and possible. No, some of the feedback. So, Dr. Bawumia, the bar, I can phone and Tomano. I find that a bit worrying. Because it is clear that this year is Remi candidate. It's not going to change. And also, as Remi candidate, are you telling me, say, between the 2, 3, and 4 candidates, I can will not vote? Just one to be. They'll have to make a choice between the 2 northern candidates. Because if your analysis is based on the fact, say, ye or no, akamfo ntoa. Then that means you are telling me say akamfo ntoa ba mama hama. It's media. The Democrats made a sacrifice. I think we can do a similar thing. Based on the sacrifice the Democrats made in fielding Barack Obama in 2008, where the black vote, they were winning 35%.
Okay.
In the year 2020, Joe Biden became the biggest beneficiary of the black vote about America.
Yeah.
He secured about 95% of the total black vote. Why? Because the blacks felt to say, now that is their party as well. I believe, may I have said, so me share the various aspirants for more contest here. Me say, man to man, we can match the NDC. But you need a strategic candidate. Obama easier in breaking that 8. You don't need just a good candidate. You need a smart and a strategic candidate.
How do you deal with the situation? I say, oh, Dr. Bawumia, he's side away from economy. Or my economy at Titia Pansam, head of economic management team. Now the Nekoma Ghana for because was say economy.
Not just say Mahama economy ni. Okay, fantastic. If we compare NPP's record to that of NDC, and say you separated the fact from the propaganda. It is our family in a carpenter. Now, a dia was see a man. No, Igusumanaso. Odobo say Chimensa Bonsubekan Brofu. Or se perish the thought. Now, a dia you woman. Mason and our contract to see. Bibian and see. Ewo Swami Gaso. And from a case be a moy, all of a sudden, Dana Dregu. As compared to carpenter, mason, a contractor, and also a Sidine be separate amount. Ensure a VM agent naso. To say at Rencham be see ya a far baby, and yes, one a pet. Far a year a Santaman Krumuna. Na a Dani Driguya. What me can't just say a contractor no year old, you know. Or you're the same as contractor now or no. Monsieur Anto, and from more a year more as Dani Driguya. We share Ghana's performance from 2017. It was the same vice president and the NPP administration near Boma Basso. We inherited an economy near YMF did that. People didn't even know 2017 year IMF. But we were determined to get out of the IMF. Within the IMF program, now you implement your free senior high school. You implement say one district, one warehouse. You roll it out your 1D1 within the same IMF period. Openi nam sunam wa memu mu a utimi shia on tam kese. Ni a COVID year no sam from an nya happen boy. Say if person hu ni a COVID year ya. Wo hwe ba bia mo amowe ya. During that period the streets were deserted. Totally. Ko yare no bia ntiase no bia hu ba obetia na nipa wu every day be TVs me sie nipa. The country Spain and Italy. It will be the Prime Minister of Spain
gave up.
Or say and my people are still dying. Now we look up to God.